Hello and welcome to Destiny Digits. This is the soul urge reading for number 7. If your soul urge is number 7, that means you are motivated by being a mystic, right? So sevens, in short, they're mystics, but very analytical spirits, right? You guys are very analytical. You're logical, you're intuitive. Most of your world takes place inside of you. So when you're out in the world, it's almost like you're downloading and decoding everything. And then within you, it's almost like a little computer that is able to just really read the situation, the energy. You're very introspective, and knowledgeable. So typically reserved and held back, but that doesn't mean that you're not engaged. It just means that your way of engagement looks different than maybe that of a 3 who's a social butterfly and, very outgoing. All right, so first oracle card out is openness, followed by opportunity, thriving. So openness, opportunity, thriving. Bottom of the deck is voyage. All right, sevens. So, are you currently, you know, traveling? Now, this could be physically, this could be spiritually, emotionally, but nonetheless, you are going through some type of shift. You are transforming, you are relocating, you're leveling up, you're adjusting. And so you are going on a voyage of self with self. And so this first card, openness, speaks to the vastness of possibilities that are available to you. It speaks to the fact that you have to be open for all things, even the unknown, even the things that you don't know that you don't know, And so you have to be open and willing to embrace things that are foreign. So you have to make you match the reality. So in reality, the world is open to you to do whatever you want to do. Now you have to match your mind, you have to match your heart, you have to match your body to the truth. So that means unlocking your heart, unlocking your mind, fixing your vision, just realizing that you have to match whatever it is that you want. All right. Now, under openness, we have opportunity, and we also have moon, and this is a night card. So this is 2 night cards, or 2 cards that take place at night, both with moons. So, and there are clouds in openness. So I feel like one, things aren't clear on this voyage, right? So maybe you're still piecing together things. Maybe you're still deciding. Maybe you're still discovering or questioning, seeking things about, what's to come or what the possibilities hold for you. But because these are at night, I feel like there are things hidden. There are things in your subconscious. And some of this may require, I'm thinking of just the typical moon card in tarot, some of this may require you to go within and to do some shadow work on self as you progress, change, and shift through whatever this space is in your life, right? All right, so opportunities. So there are opportunities that are hidden from you, right? So what are you looking for? What are you going to do? What are you traveling to do? What do you want to change, shift, or see in your life? In the end, Spirit gives you the thriving card, right? Which is like, the savannah where there's all types of life and species and animals, and it's beautiful. And I feel like this is another, confirmation that the possibilities are endless for you and to you. You just have to believe that, know that, trust that, feel that, um, and match yourself energetically to just embrace whatever this newness is. Just kind of be excited about it, anticipating everything, but expecting nothing, like nothing specific. Just whatever the divine has, I know that it is made for me. So next to openness, we have healer. And so, you know energetically, there is something. So we can look at this in two ways. Now, in some aspect, you could be a healer, right? You're very comforting. People like to talk to you. You have wisdom to share with people. You're very knowledgeable. You pay attention. You just have a wealth of information. And so sometimes your presence can be healing to others because it seems like you have answers, you have wisdom, and you have insight that they don't necessarily have. So you may have to open yourself to the spirit gift that you have as a healer. Maybe others have recognized it. And something true about healers is that healers first had to heal themselves. So you at some point, many points in life, have endured things that you have overcome by your own hands, right? I mean, of course you in spirit, but you've really made it a priority to navigate things that were uncomfortable in life, and to attempt to rationalize them for your own, for your own gain. Next to opportunity, we have shine. So you have an opportunity to shine. Like, how easy is that? But you may not be aware of this, but that this is what this voyage is bringing to you, right? So maybe you may have to open yourself to you being a healer. Maybe you need to reach out and have some healing done of your own. But nonetheless, this voyage includes you understanding that you are a healer. You are stepping into an opportunity to shine. And guess what? Next to thriving, where we talked about endless possibilities, we have peace, right? And so I feel like this role, this healing energy about you is going to allow you to shine, and it'll bring you peace because I feel like you're healing. We talked about possible shadow work with both of these cards having the moon, but I feel like there are things that you don't know about you. And so once you tap into or to begin a role or whatever this new shift is in you, it's going to unlock and release things, right? Once you do something you've never done, the reaction that you get is something that you've never gotten before. So I feel like, this is an opportunity based on your ability to open up to something new and to want to see something more. But nonetheless, you can count on yourself to be thriving and peace to be prevalent within you and around you. At the bottom of the deck, we have spiritual awakening. So is that what this voyage is? Is this a spiritual awakening? Has some light bulb gone off? Has something taken place? Sometimes spiritual awakenings are triggered by life events, you know? So let's pull the cards and see what we have. But this voyage is about you leveling up and opening up to all aspects of yourself. And when you do that, you will bring peace to others. You will bring peace to yourself, and you can shine, right? Shining is when your light shows, but the light that shows within you is not the light that would show in with me. So you can only shine with the gifts and the potential and the energy and the possibility that is fit for you. And this is the opportunity that you are about to step into. Oh, the Four of Wands kind of flipped around. All right, so first card out, we have Five of Pentacles. And so five talks about change, talks about freedom, talks about adventure, right? And in this card, just looking at the picture, this is a card, of people who are needing a change based on the circumstances that they are in. If they were to continue in this energy of lack and not having and being left out, and there's snow and their feet are exposed, so their basic needs aren't met. So this is like some form of lack or poverty, right? So at some point in life, you have felt like you didn't have what you needed, where you could have been lacking emotionally, financially, mentally. You could have just felt like you couldn't piece together what was best for you and what you needed. Um, and so sometimes it's these energies of discomfort, like this Five of Pentacles, that really opens our eyes to more, right? Sometimes you almost have to go without or have less so that you can really develop the hunger and the taste for more, for what you really deserve and desire. Now, at the center of this spread, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so the overall energy is an energy of being trapped in your mind and not being able to see your strength, your ability, your like you can't see you, because whatever circumstance that you have been in is blocking you. It's, and a lot of times, uh we have the Three of Swords here, heartbreak. Pain is not just a heart experience. It is a full body experience, right? We lose our appetite. We lose way too many, sir. We lose our appetite. We lose our energy, right? We desire to be alone, to not see people, to not go out. Um, and so sometimes when we experience pain, and we do have the Three of Swords here, that can put us in a place of, it can make us freeze, right? And that's what this Eight of Swords is doing. They're kind of frozen in this moment that is not a reflection of the reality or of themselves, right? And so think about your current space. Are you trapped in your mind? Are you not seeing or believing things clearly? And so this card falls in line with opportunity and shine. Now, we also have the Sun here, which talks about happiness and joy. And so I feel like you have transitioned, or you will transition from this place that seemed very painful and broken, based on some type of maybe betrayal that you'd had gone through. And this betrayal kind of it took you off of your path. You felt like you can't see, I can't think clearly. It kind of caught you off guard and put you outside of your realm, where you feel like you have control over your life and yourself. But the beautiful thing is that this Three of Swords, even if it doesn't feel like it, has brought you an opportunity, right? And so sometimes I say that pain is like an expedited life lesson. And I say expedited because pain makes you stop in your tracks and respond. Any kind of pain makes you stop and pay attention. And so sometimes that's necessary, because you must respond. And it is your response that kickstarts the next journey or the next venture beyond this moment, right? And so sometimes heartbreak is an opportunity for us to level up and grow within inside ourselves. And so I feel like this is something that you are realizing. I feel like this pain triggered an enlightenment. Maybe this is what triggered the spiritual awakening and kind of set this voyage off for you. And so the beautiful thing is that you realize that you will shine. You have an opportunity to shine. You have an opportunity through this experience to step into new aspects of self that maybe you didn't know existed. But you have to be open and you have to embrace what's to come. But you have to believe that the space that you're in is on purpose, right? So beneath the Three of Swords, we have Six of Wands, which is almost like a contradictory energy. This is about victory. This is about people celebrating your success and recognizing what you have just achieved or accomplished. Now, sometimes once you're elevated, you become a target. And so it's all good right now in the Six of Wands. People are celebrating you, but people also are taking note of where you are versus where they are in their life, right? And so you are thriving. People see you as a person that is thriving. And sometimes that makes you have a target on your back, right? Um, and so after the Six of Wands is a Seven of Wands, where you almost have, this victory has put you on a pedestal, but now you have to defend the space that you have just won over. Now you have to defend it because others, are attempting to challenge. Um, and so betrayal comes after some victory, right? We also have the Four of Pentacles under the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is not freeing ourselves from our mind, really not understanding our power, not stepping into clarity so that we can start to solve some of the problems that we think we have, right? And so Four of Pentacles is about holding on, not letting go, not releasing. So I feel like the energy that you show up with to anything that you possess or want in life is like this Knight of Wands, right? I feel like through your wisdom, through your questioning and seeking, I feel like you understand that life is beautiful, and it does offer you peace, even when it brings us storms. Life can be beautiful and passionate and loving. And I think you understand that. And I think it's that truth that pushes you to do and to live the life that you live with your beliefs and just your way of being, right? And there's a reason why they say the seven is the mystic, just because they're very like peculiar and mysterious. Like they just know stuff and you're not sure how they know it, right? And so that's the energy you carry, but it's the truth, and it's just the love and the peace that life has that really fires you up, to question, to seek, to desire, to want to know, and to live a life that is authentic to what you have discovered. um, but sometimes we can hold on to what we believe so tightly that we stop ourselves from leveling up. And so what I'm saying is, before this aha moment came in with the sun and the spiritual awakening, I feel like you were holding on to what you already felt you were. You already felt that you know, maybe had arrived at a certain point. But then here comes the disappointment and the pain, and that's what I mean. Sometimes pain is so shocking and unexpected that it pushes you to a place and space that you wouldn't have gotten to any other way, right? And so we need it, um, but we also need to let it go when it passes. And so I feel like the Four of Pentacles is saying, release what we there's always something we don't know, right? So release what was so that we can accept what's new, right? So we can prepare for this new awakening. But also don't hold on to what has harmed us, because it will kind of stunt us in the future, right? So release, right? We are learning to release. We are learning to release in order to receive. But what we are receiving is it may not be anything tangible. This is a spiritual. This is you know this is a different type of down. It's a download. It's not a pentacle. It's not an earthly thing, but it's something that's happening internal, and you won't be the same again. And so you are realizing that you are a healer, but you have to be open to what comes with being a healer. Being a healer at times will feel like this Five of Pentacles, because you will be called to serve people and to help people and to provide comfort to people that have been in this position. And what better person can advise and help than someone that has also walked that same path? And so I feel like by living in the uncomfortable places and spaces in your own life, and by becoming comfortable with it and finding why it was spiritually necessary for you to endure this, really open up to these moments, these heartbreak moments, these moments where we don't know our power, these moments where we feel like we don't have enough to make it through. It's those moments that are going to take you and help you to build what comes next. And so we have the Four of Wands above the sun. So I feel like this spiritual, the sun is about happiness and joy, but it's also about an awakening. And so it's through this awakening that you will be able to understand and appreciate the times in life that took you to that Five of Pentacles, feeling down and out, without enough of something or someone. Um, but this Four of Wands talks about the ability to build something stable. And so that is why this spiritual awakening, that is why this pain, this moment, that's why, that was the enlightenment, because spiritually it flicked a switch in you, and it's leading you to a place of stability. It's leading you to a place where you can produce, you can grow, and you can flourish because your foundation will be solid, right? So that is where all of this is leading to you. You're building a new platform that you will stand on for this next phase and journey of life. So that is the voyage. And you are motivated currently, or should be, by the opportunity to see and step into your own strength and your own gifts and to use those to build and to shine, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Cups. So seven, that's your number. So this is about questioning, seeking, right? This is a person who has options, or they believe they have many options that speak to their heart, and they're just really thinking and pondering about which seems best and why, right? But at some point, they have to step into reality and choose a cup. And once you choose it, you have to pursue whatever is in that cup. So this is about choice. And so what are you going to choose? The voyage is here. We understand it's a spiritual awakening, and you're understanding new aspects of self. You have to open up to it, but you also have to make choices. So what are these choices for you in your life? What do these represent for you? Are you trapped by the task to make some sort of choice? You feel like you can't. Now, the King of Wands. So this is this is the energy that I feel like you are stepping into, right? I feel like you are understanding, one, that you're a warrior, a fighter. That's what the wands, that is energy, that is power, that is force. That wand is used to create, it's used to defend, it's used to protect, it's used to strengthen and to fight. It's used to celebrate. It is the life force. And so you are becoming the master. Kings and queens have mastered this energy to the point that they can use it to rule, right? And so this is what you are ascending to. But you had to go through experiences that felt like you were powerless, right? And those were necessary for you to understand the power that you do have, right? And now we can create stability in our life because we understand who we are and what we have. And so if you can heal yourself after betrayal, loss, you know, um, selfish people or situations that stifled you, if you can heal yourself, what now can you do for others? And so on this voyage, those questions will be answered. Oh, something fell and terrified me. Okay. So, sevens, hopefully something in here was useful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care.